Yeah, do party leads want to take a ready check and let me know when you guys are ready? We have all the guaranteed, the needed roles, and then we're gonna work out some specifics on it. Party two is ready.
The party is also ready.
B is ready.
Or party.
Lilac brings up something worth asking in chat there.
Yeah, it is. Sure. Okay, so party leads, hover over the yes, ready to journey to Gold Crest and Southbourne. And then everyone else who's in the party, please be ready to hit commence. Yell out if you're in a full instance. Yell out if you're in a fresh instance. When party leads get into the instance, you can just type your letter in say chat or yell chat or just say it in voice chat. There's only four of us. Time at 11:55 p.m. AOZ. So in 5 Eorzean seconds.
Imagine not using 24-hour Eorzean time.
That is I respect that. Oh yeah, I said seconds. I meant to say minutes. Commence. Two an A are in an instance.
We're waiting on one to get in.
Okay. 2A and B are an instance, and we have space for you, Orisa.
Oh, wait, we made it. Okay.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay,
We've
nice.
been past you.
I'm so sorry. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're here. I don't think this is a fresh instance. It's definitely not. So let's do this one CE, and then let's chill.
The C's already happened, so
Next CE. Well, what's the oldest person in this instance? That's a good question.
12 minutes old.
12 minutes old.
I probably just wouldn't mess with it.
Yeah. That's cutting it a bit close. So let's just do a bunch of fades or hang out or gold farm, whatever you need. I'm gonna work out some organizational things. The main thing I'm worried about is making sure we have a couple of chemists. I know we have two for sure. We have Narc, who is in party 1, and then we have Bali, who is in party A. I was wondering if anyone in party 2 or party B wanted to go chemist as well.
Leah and Ladra, so they can both do chemist.
Okay,
Both
just
healers
pick
on
one
B.
person. Yeah, whichever healer, doesn't matter. That'd be great. As long as you have the res, that's all you need to know how to do.
You could both do it for safety.
Okay, cool. And we have a chemist in my party as well, so that's great. Rangers, I'm not too worried about Rangers because I don't think we're going to get to the bridge. But we do have a Ranger for letters for sure, Ryan. And then we have someone who can flex as a Ranger on number side, Shiro. But we can kind of feel that out. It could be nice. But 2 thieves is also nice.
We have a thief on letter side, yeah.
Yes, the thief on letter side is Rafa Max.
Okay.
We have at least 2 time mages, Suki and Rai. Rai's in Arissa's party. Hello. And then we have 2 Geos at least, Mite and Kika. Make sure to level to 20 if you level down. And make sure to grab like 2 Sanguine Ciphers. We're gonna try to go in twice. And I mean, we'll be able to get coins in between. So, no worries if you only have enough for 1 right now.
If I am a DPS job, like a normal non-phantom job, is it known yet whether Mastered Monk or Mastered Samurai is better for personal DPS?
Samurai if you have money. Monk if you don't, maybe? I don't know.
It sounds good. I wasn't sure if the sustained DPS of Monk was known to be better than Zenonage.
No, and I believe Monk is a bit harder to use, right? So, I don't know. I would recommend just whatever you feel most comfortable with, honestly. Okay, and well, we'll do that later. I was gonna ask about party jobs, but that's okay. I am going to ask everyone to come to the center a bit early. Not now, but in a little bit. So we can work out the flex parties. For those who are new, there's a mechanic where there are 6 towers that require at least 2 people in them each. The way that is normally being done is you have 6 parties. So each party goes to a tower. That gives a lot of flexibility because if 4 people are dead, then the tower still won't go off. Because we're running with 32 people, we're going to need to designate some people to flex for us, essentially. And the way we're going to decide that is we're going to place down markers in the central gazebo area. And just move with our bodies like good NA PFers do.
Let's go.
This is the strat we have. I'm gonna place my markers and then I'm gonna post them in the raid chat for Kirst, Arissa, and Suki to steal. Got Narc on the brain.
Are we inviting the instance as well?
I would personally say do not invite the instance, but I would not be opposed if people want to join and prog. We're gonna send them an invite to the voice chat. Because this is any prog, it doesn't really matter if someone comes in. And I kind of like what they're going for, even if it's kind of cursed, you know.
Yeah.
It's a cool idea.
I think it'd be funny if it could just grab any level 20 from the instance until it was full.
Yeah.
It'd be super funny. You're just like in the middle of doing a fate in a party and it just yoinks you out. You're going.
You've been conscripted.
Yeah. You just get
yay or nay
drafted
on
into
this
the
team?
raid.
Please don't go to the CE if you were. Just so we can have extra time and make sure we don't lose anyone. For the raid leads, I just posted how my markers look
Oh, what the
in
heck?
raid 8 text chat. 2 is north and B is south. I know it's hard to orient, but I'm standing on 2 right now.
This is for wall.
Yeah, we're gonna decide the wall flex parties before we get in the instance, just so we have enough time.
Potentially a silly question. It scales like boss HP or whatever to number of people if it's lower than 48, right? Is that established?
Yes. It will scale based on the number of people in the instance when the boss like loads or whatever. Just similar to Lippum Regine Savage.
I figured because otherwise, like people wouldn't do
Yeah.
32 person ones, but wanted to confirm.
Yeah. And for those who have not seen past the first fight, as people get more gear and get more comfortable, the DPS check is not too big of a deal. So, especially because this is prog, but even if it wasn't, please always like prioritize doing the mechanic and just look up. And you know, if we wiped in rage, that's great. We can actually pull again. Because we're going to try to set up some chemist to res us if it doesn't go in our favor the first shot. I would also take a moment to review the raid plan if you're completely new, or a video. We have a little bit of time. And as people start to come to the center, could you stand on your number waymark as your party leaders put them down?
Do you want us to head over there now?
Sorry?
Do you want us to head over there now?
It would be nice, yeah. Especially the party leads, yeah. Or someone could put them
Can do, yeah.
These markers that are either on the floor or I posted in Raid 8 text chat. Thank you, Lilac, for posting that. I appreciate it. These correspond to the location of the towers during like the second mechanic of the first fight. The towers I was talking about earlier. So we're just going to stand on the towers that we're planning to take. These also correspond to the towers that happen later in the fight during the gargoyle mechanic. That time there are 6 towers, but they're on top of each other. I mean, you guys all know this. But the numbers are going to float up and the letters are going to stay down in the same configuration that we're in right now.
So who are we having flex? We need flexes to see, right?
Yeah, we're going to decide that in one moment. I mean, I see that Kith and Lilac are already volunteering maybe, and that's okay. You can stay there. But can we get party 1 on this 1 marker when you're here?
I may have been overzealous. I assumed that party 1 would flex to 3 as necessary because we're already on the numbers side.
Oh, all good. Some of you will. Like, I'm gonna have 3 people in each of the parties be the flex people. And I know people are on their way. Don't worry.
What can I do for you?
We're looking good so far, guys.
So just to confirm, you're on B, which is north.
I'm on
Oh.
2 right now, and 2 is north.
2 is okay. Okay,
Oh, I flipped it around. Hold
All good.
I'm glad I asked.
For this mechanic, numbers are always going to go through the boss and resolve them. And letters are going to stay. And I will call it out, but don't forget that before this mechanic, there is always going to be a knockback or a getaway. That's probably how I'm going to say it. Okay, I'm going to ready check if anyone can ready check. Is everyone here in the center and ready to just decide who's flexing and stuff? We have one AFK, but I think they know what they're doing.
Same.
Cool.
Kids.
Okay, I trust kids to not wipe us.
Same.
Okay, everyone is here in your party, Kirsten, Suki?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so we have 2 people already at 3, one from my party and one from Marissa's party. Can we get 2 more people from my party? So I'm doing 1, and then 1 other person from my party to flex at 3. Thank you. And then can I get 2 more people from Marissa's party? So Rai and Kits, do you want to come over here? Or someone else? Okay, Kits. Okay, and same thing. So 3 people from each party flex to C for letter side. So there should be a total of 6 people on 3 and C, and then 5 people on A, B, 1, and 2.
That should do it. How many are out here?
Great. So everyone burn this configuration into your head. Burn it into your head.
This is your towers.
Yes, these are your towers. And these are also going to be relevant numbers if we get to the second fight as well. So remember that you're a flexor.
Okay. We probably shouldn't have both tanks on C then from my party. If somebody else can swap.
That is a good catch. Thank you.
I can go to C if you want. That's fine.
No, you just stay on a letter side.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you should,
Yeah.
Numbers? You mean number side?
I mean, sorry, numbers.
yeah, yeah. You should over
Okay.
there.
They literally
You're
can't tell the difference between letters and numbers.
It's fine.
Okay, are we looking good? Everyone's good? Okay, thank you for doing this so early. and losing out on some silver pieces. Now, the only other thing that I would like you all to like discuss in your party chats is just making sure you have a bit of a variety of jobs. You know, you don't need a bard in a night, but if there's people who are asking what to play and you don't have one of those, it could be nice. The knight's gonna give us shell, and the bard is just the raid-wide damage. That could be useful. But if you don't know what to play, then just play a job that does a lot of damage. Yeah, that's a great point. All chemists are going to be responsible for this. Can all the chemists actually go here? Can all the chemists go middle? Nice. Okay, can party leads mark these people middle 1 through 5 or however many there are? 6? That's a nice amount of chemists.
You guys spread out just a bit. Thank you.
So we have 6 chemists. We have Sith, Laudra, please correct me if I'm wrong, Ollie, Leia, Inugami, and Narc.
Looks like a healthy amount of
Yeah,
chemists
that's
for the group we have.
That's perfect. So the way the
No.
chemist resing works, there's a few people who asked me, and perhaps someone could help me explain this. A chemist, if we are about to wipe, say we know for sure we're about to wipe in 20 seconds. Here are the situations where I can think of this happening. The second set of towers, something happens before that, and there's a bunch of people on the ground. So we know that we're like a few towers are going to explode, and we're going to wipe. Another way I can think of this is the enrage. If we're about to hit the enrage.
Yeah.
I'm going to call for a chemist to prep.
Yes, they're comfortable with white cheese
Who is
and
that?
chemist cheese. Leia.
Okay, cool. Leia and Ollie are going to be the people who are going to make sure to be on top of that. They're going to check to make sure they're not... Well, I guess... Yeah, they're going to check to make sure they're not the only chemist alive. Yeah, you're the designated tires. You're going to check to make sure that you're not the only chemist alive. Ollie or Leia are going to jump off the edge or something. And then another chemist who is still up is going to res them. Ollie or Leia are not going to accept the res. They're not going to accept it. They're going to let the timer tick. And then in yell chat, I want you to say chemist prep or something, or I'm ready. As soon as we see that a chemist is ready, and maybe someone can confirm in voice if needed, everyone else is going to wipe. Just run off the end of the arena. Run off the end of the arena towards the B marker, to be specific.
Yeah.
If you can. The reason we're going to do that is because then the boss is going to reset. The chemist can res after the boss resets, and then individually raise each of us. And then we'll get a second attempt at the boss. If we see we're about to wipe to the towers, or we're about to wipe to enrage, or maybe another instance that I can't quite think of yet. It's okay if the chemist messed this up, but I have faith in you all. It's a lot to coordinate. And the timer is deceptively short.
The biggest thing is to make sure you res that chemist south so that they've got space to res other people. They're not trapped north somewhere.
Exactly. So try to wipe to B. I will call it. And the times to look for it are before the second set of towers or the third set of towers. And before enrage. Okay. And that should be it. Are there any questions? Anything, literally anything.
To clarify, we'll use these same splits for trio if we make it there.
Yes, we will. I will double check that we have a main tank for each boss. And if we have a lot of time, I'll double check that we have main tanks and off tanks for the fire mechanic. But we will take a moment to rest and reset after we clear the first boss, if we do. Because I know a lot of people are fresh. And I don't want anyone to feel rushed or anything.
Hallways are very spooky your first time through.
Yeah.
They're so fun. It's just like BA.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Remember
talking
doing
like...
it with us.
I'm like, really? Enunciating every one of my words? I don't normally talk like this.
It's fine. We can hear you. Don't forget to never release True. Can we go back to Gold Farm now? No, it should pop soon.
Because this is any prog, I'm gonna say, Chemist, please feel free to raise anyone mid-fight and just accept the res, you know? The only reason you really shouldn't accept the res is if you only have one res left and we're cooked. Like, we're absolutely cooked. Like, you see, like, half the raid on the floor. Then you don't have to worry about it. But we don't need to worry about, like, oh, trying to math out our reses. Like, I want to save a res for the next boss. Like, we might not get there.
In which case, we just reset, rerun.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Lilac makes a great point in Say Chat.
Yeah, plenty of time to adjust. Oh, literally the most important thing is if you have a meteor, make sure it's at the wall,
Yes.
and you won't kill anybody. The whole raid. That if you have a meteor, hit the wall, where the other big meteor sign is.
For the meteor mechanic, we all are gonna start on one side of the boss. We have to make sure to spread lightly. So see what's above our head. There's gonna be a couple people, like half a dozen, maybe a little more, with red markers above their head. And then there should be 4 people with stack markers. The meteor people need to make sure to run to the end of the arena that has the meteor on it. Now you can look and see that marker, but I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say either meteors away or meteors stay. I'm gonna call for the meteors. And everyone else go opposite of them. The only exception
And there is that
Yeah, what-
mechanic.
are the arrows. The stack markers with the arrows. You can't turn those around. They're always going to be one set direction. And you're always going to make sure they're pointed towards the wall. You're either going to use them to jump back over the wall if you're on meteor side, or you're going to use them to kind of jump towards the wall and then walk away from the meteors if you're not on meteor side. The last thing is, before all of this happens, there's going to be either a knockback or away. So I will try to call that out as soon as possible, but be vigilant. Okay, sorry, that was it.
You literally said what I was going to mention.
Okay, cool.
I just know if people are new that knockback or away might get people during meteors.
Yeah, that is probably the scariest part.
Yep. That's it. That's the hardest part. Everything
Yeah.
else is smooth sailing.
Do you want to point out that a few people are saying wall to mean the boss, and a few people are saying wall to mean the edges of the arena? So
It's a great
yes.
point.
pay attention to
Thank you.
context for when that's happening in the fight.
Thank you. Yes, that is very confusing. Yeah, don't point your arrows towards outside of the arena. Point them towards the boss wall.
Sure would be nice if they put an activity right next to this.
Also a bit confused about the time, but that's okay.
I'll just import the Discord golf game into Fork Tower.
Do you guys want to play mini golf?
Hell yeah.
That's a great idea.
32 people.
Oh, finally.
Okay, nice. So put a cipher in if you would like to. I'd appreciate it. You technically don't have to.
Friend. Come back, friend.
Not to
Okay, our
step on
main
your toes
tank.
as the raid leader, just as a time sensitive thing for people who haven't been in here, make sure you stay on the glowing platform when we zone in until you're told otherwise, because then you will be able to change jobs or phantom job.
Oh, my
Thank
friend.
Thank you. Yeah. Our main tanks for the first fight are Iron Kaiser, Orisa, and Kirst. And then I would appreciate it if some other tanks just keep an eye out and turn your stance on at some point. And then we will determine main tanks for the second fight if we see it. I am Group 3. I will not forget it.
Die to a hallway.
Oh my god.
That happened the other day.
Damn. Okay, let's make sure that doesn't happen. Shiro, are you on a ranger or a thief? Okay. Both times I've been on bridges, I've wiped the traps.
Oof.
They're very deadly.
Shiro's currently on Thief, by the way. Sorry.
Okay, cool. There's no other ranger in your party, right?
No, not right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'd stepped away for a sec, but I still had my headset on.
All good.
Currently on Thief, but I can swap to Ranger if you need me to.
Yeah, I was maybe being a little over. Let's just be extra safe. Could you
Okay.
swap, please? Thank you.
Yeah. So definitely going in on Ranger.
Thank you. Thank you.
Perfect.
And then Clay, could you thief? Thank you.
I need to like stop moving around. I almost walked off the pad a couple times.
Oh my god. I
I'm
almost
so
had the
bad
tea.
about it.
Any questions? Anything?
Should I invite these randos when we get in? I think
Yeah.
there's random people.
Yeah, if you can,
I've got a Say chat queued up with a link. I just said if anyone joining this run isn't in a party, feel free to start one. It's an organized run, so feel free to join us in VC.
okay. Cool.
And I'll post the link.
Yes. And I will, yeah, if you could post it again for me when we get in the instance too.
I was gonna wait till we got in
Okay, perfect.
to confirm. Yeah.
Sounds good. Also, you can tell me any questions if you're nervous. Okay, we're about to go in.
I'm always anxious going into these. I don't know why.
It's the anticipation. It's really killer. Nice.
Do you have any setup for us in here other than waymarks?
No, we did all this stuff outside. I'm just gonna call out the jobs and just double check,
Perfect.
and then we can jump down. But don't jump down yet.
Yeah,
So
I
one
need
moment.
2 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time. Okay, don't jump down. Okay. Null is not in a party.
Okay. Sorry, I'm back.
Okay, Null is gonna kill it. Null wants to learn this. That is okay, and they can't join Discord.
Great.
If they mess up a meteor, that is fine. We can mid through one meteor. So there's not really any way they can really wipe us in this fight.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Okay, let me just triple check that everyone is on the jobs you should be on. The Dispellers, Shuki and Rai, Receptors, Rafa Max, and Clay. Spender, Mite, Kit Kat. We have our 6 chems. And we have our 3 main tanks. And then Ryan and Shiro are rangers. Sounds good? Okay, cool. So we can jump down and meet at the crystal for our knight buffs if you have a knight in your party. And then only party leaders jump up, please. So party leaders, make sure not to target the boss. And put the markers down roughly in the same configuration. They can be like super rough. And it's really difficult to place the markers behind the boss. So just do the best you can. We don't really even need markers, but...
You can also check your map, like the full-size map, to see where the markers are placed and then replace them. You kind of have to guess, but at least it lets you see where they are.
Yeah.
How do you even place behind the boss?
You can
I
kind of
can't.
look around, you can look through. There's a video on how to do it that I can't find right now. If you can't do it, maybe someone else in your
Hang
party
on.
can help.
If you find the corner on the other side, and then just drag towards your character, then you can place it where you want.
Thank you. You cannot save markers without third-party plugins.
Leia says that she will try in my party.
That is a death wall.
Did someone...
Yep.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Kith, can you come up here, please? Oh, they
They were
returned.
leaving.
Okay. Never mind.
What?
Okay, well, someone jumped off and released. I'm sorry, we can't come back and get you. If we wipe to this boss, though, we can pick you up in the instance if you want to stay in the instance. But RIP. Okay, can we get ready checks? Everyone feel free to jump up. A party's ready. 2 is ready.
1 is ready.
Don't target the boss, please. 1 is ready. We're waiting on B.
Waiting on 1 and B.
Cool.
B is ready.
Sorry, you said B's ready?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, we should be set. We're gonna pull at 24:30 on the instance timer. So that's in 35 seconds. Yes, please use food. Please pot at least on the opener. The fight starts with a big raid wide, so I really recommend that shield healers pre-shield. Don't forget stance if you're main tank. And let's do this. Let's have some fun, guys. The first mechanic is a raid wide. Get ready to move through the boss. Go through the boss and go out, past the center line, out to the 2 marker. Perfect. We're gonna do the same thing again. Through the boss, and this time we're gonna get hit knocked back. So stay close to the wall, stay close to the wall, up here. Perfect. The next mechanic is a tank buster. So y'all can involve this one or just mega mid it. The next mechanic is the first set of towers. So numbers, get ready to cross. Letters stay. Remember your flex positions. We're going out first before our towers. Out, all the way out. All the way out, all the way out, all the way out. Walk into your towers. Perfect, guys. We're going to go to the left side of the boss. The left side of the boss. And then get behind the boss. And we're going to go to the left side of the bosses behind. Perfect. Now we're going to lightly spread on this side of the arena. Meteors is next. I'm going to call where the meteors are going to go. And make sure to point your arrows towards the boss. Meteors are going away. Everyone is out. Past the center line. Everyone out. Everyone out. Perfect. Now get ready for the stack.
What?
Now just dodge these orange.
What the fuck? I don't know. I can't get through. I don't know what just happened.
Okay. Right side of the boss. Right side of the boss. Get behind the boss. Left side of the boss. Okay, now it's time for the ads. Numbers are going to cross and letters are going to stay. Time mages, get ready. Your job is to dispel the center ad. It'll have a red little debuff. Numbers across, letters stay. Time mages, dispel this big ad. Thank you. Kill these things. We're looking good. Now for the next major mechanic, we're going to go to the side that has the towers on them. Remember your configurations. Numbers are going to go up, and letters are going to stay down after the knockback or get out mechanic. The gargoyles are spawning. Now look for the side of the towers and go towards it. Get ready to get knocked back. Knock back first. Knock back first. Numbers go up. Go to the gargoyle to go up. Now go to your tower. Everyone to your tower.
Yeah.
Now everyone back left. Back left to the corner. Great job. Great job.
I couldn't tell. what was
Hot
going
window.
on.
Left side of the boss. Get behind the boss. Get behind the boss. And go to the left side behind the boss. Left side behind the boss. Okay, we're gonna light spread again. We're gonna do the meteors again. Meteors stay this time. Everyone else go away. Meteors stay. Ryan, you're on the wrong side.
Knock back, knock back.
Knock back.
We should chemist, probably.
Yeah, can a chemist jump? Ollie jump and Kith res them. Or no,
Ollie
you
can
guys
res
are good.
somebody, or yeah, somebody res.
Alright, everyone wipe, everyone wipe, everyone wipe. We got a chemist prepped, right?
I think that stack. I think I have to.
Okay, wait for the
stack
reset.
to-
Alright, scoot back, Narc. So you don't pull the boss. Okay, perfect. I'll resist. Okay, that was my bad. But that was really good. I let myself get distracted.
That one's definitely a gotcha. Sorry I didn't call it a little sooner for you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's knockback first and then bait the meteor, if that's what you're asking.
Everyone, make sure not to target the boss and just be extra careful.
Always.
Okay, are there any questions for the gargoyle mechanic with the 2 layers of towers? It's actually fine if we mess that up, as long as we don't mess it up more than we just did. Remember that the order of operations is either the knockback or away. And then if you're a number, you go to a gargoyle to get risen up. If you're a letter, you stay on the ground. Then you go to your tower, the same configuration that you normally use, you know? And then we dodge the gargoyles.
Kind of a side question about
Yes.
the Thrice Come Ruin stacks. Do those go away after we kill this boss, or do they stay
Yes.
with us for the... Okay.
Yeah, they reset after every boss, thankfully.
That'd be rough.
Yep, exactly. The gargoyle statue will lift you up a few seconds after the knockback or the out resolves. So, for example, if it's out and the gargoyle is in, the gargoyle you're eyeing is kind of in that AoE, just step out of it and you have plenty of time to readjust. Just making sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. Yes, only levitated people can soak the upper tower. It's important.
What are we getting at?
Okay, everyone take a few deep breaths. We almost got it. And party leads ready check when you can. A is ready, 1 is ready, 2 is ready,
Waiting on 1 and B. Okay, we're ready.
B is ready. Okay, same thing. Maybe we take the towers this time. Maybe I call out the knockback this time. We're gonna pull at 14 flat, so in 33 seconds.
This is fun.
Remember the first raid wine comes up.
Casters, feel free to help me.
10 seconds. Alright, let's go.
Don't forget to pot.
Yes, please. We're gonna go through the boss and knock back. Through the boss and knock back. Tank busters.
I'm nervous.
Numbers are gonna go through, and we're gonna be out first. Out first. go to your tower. Nice. Left side of the boss. Get behind the boss.
Again, it's so simple.
Left side of the boss.
The big old block.
Lightly spread. Meteors go away, and we're gonna take the knockback. Knockback first. The knockback is first. Meteors to the wall. Now take the jump over. Dodge the orange. Right side of the boss. Behind the boss. We all should be behind the boss. Left side of the boss. Oh, feel free to accept the reses. You don't have to save them. Okay, numbers are gonna get ready to go through. And time mages are gonna get ready to dispel. Numbers go through. And time mages, please dispel the big one. Thank you. Get back on the boss. Remember, we're gonna go to the side with the towers. We're gonna do the knockback or far away mechanic. Numbers are gonna go up. All gonna go to our towers, and then we're gonna dodge the gargoyles. In that order.
That was a lot.
Gargoyles spawn. Knockback first. The knockback is first. Make sure to be on the boss. Knockback. Numbers go up to the gargoyle. Then go to your tower. Mid if you can. And back left, back left.
What the hell? I don't... What did I do wrong? I don't understand. Like, I was right there.
Nice job. Nice
Did I
job.
do it right? I have no idea.
Left side of the boss.
So clueless.
Oh, you can pop this window too, I missed it. Behind the boss. Everyone behind the boss. Left side of the boss. Lightly spread. Lightly spread out. Meteors away. Knockback. Knockback first. Take the jump. And dodge the orange. Nice job.
What's going on with that gargoyle stuff?
Cross the boss and knock back.
And bottom the whole time.
Tank busters. Big raid wide. We will.
LBs.
Yeah, just send it. Just melee LB. Send everything you got. 2 minutes right now. Pot if you haven't pot.
Rough.
So close.
That was a good job, guys. That was a really good job. All right, let's release and let's re-level and let's go back in.
Hell yeah.
That was a great job.
Look at that. Let's see what's going on.
Noel is so happy. I love that. That type as well.
My
For
phone
the,
being proactive.
Sorry.
Sorry. For the meteor portion with the party stacks,
Did I just not? see
is it
correctly or
better? Like
something?
it felt like it was better if the people with the stack aren't right at the wall. I feel like it's a little bit easier, but I wasn't sure how far back you can be. That's asking.
I kind of just stand at the same knockback line, like a few steps back.
Choose a lift any player near it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if anyone else has any ideas. I mean, I think one thing also bad about going all the way up to the wall is that sometimes I've seen it before where the person goes too fast and they miss someone who's like late, and it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you don't have to exactly hug it, but
Like how far back? What's the furthest back you can, like, without killing everyone? I guess. Or
I don't know. I mean, there is definitely space. Like, it's a little flexible. I'm not sure though, honestly. Just like kind of just go off vibes.
oh yeah, no worries. Thank you.
No problem. All right, we're gonna re-level. We're gonna do some fates, and we're gonna do the next CE, and then we're gonna go back in 28 minutes,
see.
and
Gives
we're
you a
gonna
really
kill it.
small levitate, and then you go to the stack. I haven't picked that up, you know. There's too much shit on the floor. I can't tell what's going on. Does it give you a buff?
Be sure we're melee LBing if possible too.
Yeah, and this is why, you know, I think Lilac said it. Like, we're not joking about pots, because
Yeah.
a few more
It's
people
pretty
potted,
close.
that would have been clear. You know, not blaming anyone, but I'm just saying. It's
I may have actually
can be close.
suggested the opposite, because I know they don't impact phantom damage. Like, because this isn't
Oh.
overworld mobs and it's not that crazy scaling, like, I guess it does kind of matter.
Yeah, I mean, for
Every
normal
little bit.
burst. Yeah. Yeah, way better to spend a 2k gil than not.
I don't mind. I did a bunch of sanguine farming earlier. Did a frag run. So I'm here for whatever. Be right back.
Cool.
Here's a question. Like, if you're on Samurai, like, say is your the thing that spends the coppers, if you're a tank, is yours going to be any different in potency from a DPS's
No.
one? Like, okay, interesting.
Your self buffs, however, do affect it. So, like, if you're a warrior, you want to make sure you have Surging Tempest up. If you're a DPS, you want to make sure you have Death's Design or Blood for Blood, whatever that's called now. You know, anything like that will affect its overall damage.
And then party buffs as well, right?
I believe so, yeah. So you want to send it during the 2 minutes if possible.
Awesome.
Conveniently, it has a 2-minute timer for just that reason. Because otherwise, I would drift the hell out of it.
Exactly. Like, they made it so easy. You just press one extra button and spend 10k gil.
I recommend farming gold.
Listen, I know this sounds like a humble brag or something. I don't mean it that way. I always like farm the market board on X packs to get gil, and then never use that gil on anything. So I'm like actually happy that I can blow it on and not feel bad.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty close to cap at this point.
Did I hear correctly that if there are fewer than 48 people on the pedestal, you don't need to spend a cipher at all?
That is correct. Someone on the raid who will rename unnamed did not spend a cipher.
Just saying, like, I don't want to farm any more silver or gold than I have to, so if we definitely have fewer than 48 people on the pedestal, I don't see why not, right? Like, everyone's guaranteed to get in.
Yes. Yes. I think it's also a benefit of running slightly smaller runs.
Or being not undeclared.
Yeah, that too.
Means, you know, One thing about this content that's sort of weird is it seems like it just has so much downtime.
Nice. I'm gonna go AFK for like 5 minutes, but we can probably do one more C, and then head to the middle whenever you want.
Vest. Any extra mobs here? It's not there. 25 seconds. I don't think I'm gonna make it. "12 minutes for the next hour." I don't really like that part. Feels like you should be able to force it. Hang around while we're waiting. Yeah. And it was like, I guess somebody else got it. So I'm just overlooking it. Hold on. big ass carrot. Sort of suck. What do you expect from a carrot?
There's only a few minutes left. It might be a safe idea to go back to the tower.
Yeah, we should have like 5 minutes. Sure, level 20. Make sure you have a cipher if you want one. That was a really good job, everyone. I'm really proud of the people who came in fresh and did the whole fight. And we're kind of doing it with, not to pat ourselves on the back, but we have a little bit of a handicap on our shoulders because we're doing it with less people. And we're still managing to get most of the towers, which is all we need. We totally got this. We did a great job last week. Yeah, people weren't exactly. Someone Ryan said some people weren't allowed to be res because of a second pull, and they made a mistake earlier as well. We also had that one person who recalled, so I guess it was technically scaled to 33 people, and we had 32. We were just like one OGCD off, or one, something.
Hey, it was 1.5%. That's not one
Yeah.
OGCD, but
Let me dream.
you can't
It was
blame
under.
me
I'm
if
pretty
you
sure it was
want.
under 1%.
I thought it was
Yeah,
under.
I got like 0.7.
Yeah.
I was one of the two melees in party 1, and neither of us used the LB3 because I think we thought the other person was going to.
Yeah.
Fucking parsers.
I know, this is your brain on parse it. Not actually, I just had to Zenonage and send, and I was like, I need to make sure I get that off because it's probably about as much damage.
Yeah, you only get 2 pots. Another thing is there's that 2-minute window that happens right before the meteor jumps are about to go off. Just hold it for like a few extra GCDs and then hit the 2 minutes when we all land. But honestly, I think that's purely like just it's all comfort. Like everyone's familiar with the fight now. And I think just the nature of that, we'll all be doing a little bit more damage.
This is purely speculative. Please, nobody change how you stand based on this. But as a question, I've still never gotten meteor marker. They are circular AoEs centered on where you place it, right?
Yes.
Is it possible that placing the meteors in the corner of the back would leave a melee safe spot on the other side for the several GCDs where it would otherwise be impossible?
I don't know. We could test it another day, though.
Yeah, don't stand in a weird place just to try that out. I noticed that on a few pulls of this, I've been able to melee it from the edge of the meteor safe spot.
No.
Most of the time I can't. So
Not that many people have to be in the meteor stack, someone's asking. It's like a really small amount. I don't know the exact number. Maybe even like 3. Yeah, like 3. Or maybe 4. So everyone make your way to the center when you can, if you're not already here. It should start soon. Oh, thank you for explaining that. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay, put your ciphers in if you would like.
There are exactly 16.
Okay, that's great. Make sure that you're on the correct jobs. The chemist, you all did a great job. Shout out to the chemists. If DPS have anything they want to work on, talk it out. But yeah, like we were saying earlier, it's not a matter of you being like a little more sweaty. It's just we're all comfortable now, and it should be cozier DPS check. So don't greed still, unless you really know what you're doing.
But do keep potting, and if you didn't pot last time, do it this time.
Yes, please. You can use old pods. I'm not checking, but this is what they're for.
If you find me on literally any run, any world, and say, hey, can I have some potions for Fork Tower, I will give you potions.
Yeah, same. Okay, everyone remembers their towers, even the flexors. Unless anyone requested, we're not going to go over it again. Okay. Well, double check if you have any Occult Crescent gear that it's equipped. I know it's easy to forget. Is Null here with us? Or did they leave? I don't see them.
No, it's
They did
here.
yell, so.
They're right next to me.
Standing next
Oh.
to me.
Like
Nice.
behind me, I guess.
Perfect. Alright, let's do this.
Good news, the way markers are still up.
Yeah, good news. The way market is still up. For sure. For sure. Okay, don't jump yet. Just really quickly, we got Suki and Rai dispelling. Rafa and Clay are on Thief. Mite and Kit Kat are Geomancers. We have our 6 chemists, it's a lot. And then we have at least 3 main tanks. Triple check your jobs. And let's go.
Also, food check.
Go to the little crystal, get your buff. We're knights. Eat your food. And everyone can jump up. Just don't pull the boss. Okay, party leaders ready check. 2 is ready. A is ready.
B is ready.
T is ready. And 1 is ready. Okay. Well, let's do this. We're gonna pull at 28 flat in 30 seconds.
Remember, there is an opening raid wide.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Tanks full. Raid wide. For the first mechanic, we're going through the boss. Through and out. Out to the halfway point. Going through the boss again. Through the boss and knock back. Tank Buster is next.
Phantom Dick is so awkward. Not enjoy it.
Numbers, get ready to go through the boss. It's the first set of towers. Knockback is first. Knockback. Go to your towers. Left side of the boss. Behind the boss. Everyone behind. And left side of the boss again. Lightly spread. The meteors are next. Meteors away. Out. Out.
Don't stack with that marker that's pointing over here.
Send your 2 minutes. Left side of the boss. Behind the boss. Right side of the boss. Right side of the boss. Numbers, get ready to go through. Time mages, get ready to dispel. Time mages dispel the big odd. Nice shot. Okay, back on the boss. Remember, it's knockback or away, then the numbers go to the gargoyles to get lifted up, then everyone to their towers, and then we dodge. So we're going to go to the side where the towers spawn. Out first. Out first. Out. Numbers go up. Go to your tower. Back left. Back left. Back on the boss.
Plot window should be coming up.
Right side of the boss. Stay here.
Lost the wad.
Right side of the boss. Lightly spread. We're gonna do meteors again. Meteors away. Out. Out. Take your stack. And then dodge this. Everyone's doing a great job. Cross through the boss and go out. Back on the boss. Tank busters. You have LB3, melees you can send it. Big raid wide, big raid wide. Everyone should have LB3, right? Great job, everyone.
Okay. For new people, don't go through the portals before grabbing your loot, and wait till we do party splits.
Yeah, this chest right here. You can also re-up the crystal if you want. Oh, could help. For this, we're going to use our normal groups, so ignore if you're flexing. Just letters come over to me to the right side. Sorry, numbers come over me to the right side. Numbers over the right side, and letters to the left side. So you just your normal 1, 2. So my party and Arissa's party should be on the right, and Suki's party and Kirsa's party should be on the left.
AB left. AB left.
If you're in 1 or 2 on the right side, jump down to VC2 and I'll lead us. And if you're on the left side, Suki's going to lead you through the next mechanic.
Hi there.
I'll see you on the next.
Yeah, see you soon. Oh.
Hi. We can jump up. We're gonna take this kind of slow because there's a lot of new people and it's good to know what's going on. Clay is gonna lead us to victory, right, Clay? Don't get too close to Clay. See this red line? That means there could be traps beyond the red line, so don't pass the red line. Clay is gonna percept this whole room for us, just straight one line down the middle. Okay, we're good. Come back. Okay, cool. And now, can I get a tank, any tank, to pull these monsters? And I need our time mage, Rai, to be on standby. Excuse me if you already know this. So.
Can I just pull?
Yep, pull. Yep, go for it. So can I get a slow on the Manticore from the time mage, please? Thank you. And kill the Manticore first. Left hammer, so get to his right side. And then dodge into it. Okay, great. Now Clay's gonna clear a path to the right. She's gonna head right to the right. Okay, so everyone look at this trap. Never detonate that trap. Unless I really tell you to. That trap, if it goes off, it'll kill all of us. See the trap with one chain? The trap with one chain? The ranger can use their bird to detonate that once everyone's away from it. So yeah, ranger, do you want to detonate it? Just nice. Okay. We don't have to detonate everyone, but just so everyone knows what's going on. Okay, now anyone with tank stance can pull the next set. We're gonna kill them in the stairwell. Please slow these as well. Slow every set. The Bandersnatch is priority. While we're doing this, I think Clay has Levitate. You can go ahead and take care of that trap control orb if you would like.
Sorry, I just realized I was in the wrong call. Sorry if I've missed anything.
Oh, all good. You didn't, yeah. You're doing great. So, someone would levitate Clay? Yes, nice. Perfect. Now Clay's gonna clear the rest of the path of us forward, and then we're gonna go left. And we're just gonna take it nice and slow behind Clay. Okay, we're gonna pop that. Everyone step back and the ranger took care of it. Thank you. Left. We're gonna go find this bonus chest to get some extra sanguinite chunks, whatever they're called.
New players, the floating green orb will silence you.
Feel free to pull these. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Sorry, I'm a little soft. For newer players, the green orb will silence you. So let it touch
Yes.
you.
The green orb will silence you. So if you are a caster, avoid the green orb. Kill the moth first. Great. Now Clay's gonna lead us to that door to the right. All the way down the end of this hall. I love Null. Shout out to Null. Okay, can a ranger take care of that, please? Thank you. Okay, so this red line means that there's no traps beyond this point. So we're actually good to just run a little freely. Could a tank pull the South Manticore, please? And we're going to slow this one as well. Thank you. Clay, do you want to check this real quick while they kill the sprite? Okay, we guessed wrong. We have to go north. And a tank can pull that. Kill the moth first. And slow. Thank you. Clay, you want to open this while they take care of that? Okay, in that room is one chest for everyone. Congrats. And then come back where we came from. Now let's go down this wall. There's one more secret room. Nice. Okay, we're gonna double back and get this later, because we have one thief and we're just gonna take it slow. But this is kind of a thief-only room, if you will. And they're gonna free up another chest for us to get. I see. Can a tank pull this pack, please? Don't go too far ahead, everyone else. Nice little slow. Thank you. And Clay, we can keep going. Watch out for the orb, it's coming behind us. Okay, everyone move back. Do not detonate that. We are just gonna avoid it super casually. So Clay first. And then everyone else slowly behind her. Slowly. Nice and slow. Gonna check traps in front of that door to the right side of the hall. Okay, and then we can come back all the way up to this electricity thing. Watch out for the orb, everyone else. Stay on the right wall. We're gonna wait for the orb to pass before we pull these. Okay, nice. Go ahead and pull it. Yeah, very careful around that drop. Does someone with levitate want to deactivate the trap? Dodge into it. Thank you. And can you clear us up all the way into that little alcove to the right? Okay, watch out. Can you detonate that, actually, just to be safe? Thank you. Check this little hallway. Okay, cool. You guys take care of that. And Clay and I are going to double back and get the extra chest. So you can feel free to pull these monsters. Don't pass this line. Just kill them right here. And Clay and I are going to sprint back. And watch the trap. And just wait there when the boss is done. Well, actually, you can head to the south end of that hallway. Don't go further ahead, but you can head back to that door that's closed. I'm sure someone can guide. I don't know if Lord Ban is on our side, but just be very careful. Okay, so for this, Clay, you're going to stand right on the line. You're going to pop your occult sprint or whatever. You're going to race to the end, and then you're going to use the unlocking ability. Whenever you're ready.
I did not mean to press it yet. Give me 1 sec.
Okay, that's fine. No problem. Yeah, and percept. Nice. So you're just gonna keep going through, and you're gonna lock the door that everyone else is waiting outside from the back. Alright, guys, if you guys over here, come. Be very careful around this trap. If you step in it, we will wipe. Okay. Grab your last chest. Everyone say thank you, Clay.
Six. I think I need 10.
And then Clay is just gonna clear out this last little hallway. There's one more trap. Well, I guess it's possible that there's one more trap. Okay, go for it, Ranger. Thank you. And we did it. A great job. Everyone hop up to the original voice channel.
There are more traps ahead. Don't
Yes,
drop
please
down
don't
unless
drop
you're a
down.
thief.
So Clay can go first on our side. And then we're gonna go, our side's gonna go to the right, like through that door.
Hawk to a... Thank you. There might be one more. There was. Hawk to a...
Nice. Great job, everyone. Now we're at the second boss.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we have we have one extra person in here from last time.
I'm gonna give us everyone. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give everyone a second to pull up the guide. We're gonna try to get 2 pulls, and we have plenty of time to get 2 pulls. So chemists, be ready, and everyone can pull up the paste bin if they want. I am gonna post one image in the raid chat in 1 moment. Thank you, Leo. Appreciate it. Party leads want to start putting down markers. If you don't know the markers, that's okay. I'll post the image in 1 second.
I posted it for you, Aloe.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you want to go over any like groups or anything beforehand?
Yes,
You had
we
said
will.
you would
Just
be
giving
over.
everyone a second to
Sounds
look.
good.
And we will go over tanks and groups. But basically, we're going to be using the same groups that we use for towers. So if you took the C tower or the 3 tower, if you were flexors, then you were going to take the purple boss, and you're going to be kind of southeast. If you were A or 1 towers, you're going to take the red boss north. And if you're B or 2 towers, you're going to take the green boss southwest. When we first pull them, we can just pull them center for like 3 GCDs or something, and then they're going to jump automatically. You don't have to worry about dragging them, ever. They position themselves. Okay, I'm going to ask for some things while everyone gets ready and yell chat. So can someone who was flexing for C or 3 and who is a tank yell chat and be like, I'll main tank purple. Thank you. Can someone who is in the A or 1 towers shout that they want to main tank the red person? Thank you, Arissa. And then can someone who was in the B or 2 towers shout that they want to main tank the green individual over there? Need 1 tank from B or 2. Thank you, Yeep. Appreciate it. Those 3 are going to be our main tanks. And everyone else is going to be a backup tank. People are talking about the first mechanic. It is probably the hardest mechanic. So you're going to get a debuff. It's going to be 1, 2, or 3, and you need to cancel it out by getting hit that same number of the opposite color. It's going to telegraph 4 different positions, and you're going to have to memorize it. It's a memory game. Totally understand if you mess up, it's all good. It's good practice. Yes. Be careful of the death ball. It's a great point. You have time if you need to bio or anything. Yeah. That is it. I'm not going to be calling out what's safe and what's not. I'll call the last safe spot for the last set. But other than that, it's just going to be time for you to lock in. Repeat to yourself, I need to go to D, then I need to go to C, then I need to go back to D, and then I need to go to 1, or whatever helps you resolve the mechanic.
I will say.
Snowball? Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I was gonna say for the slimes, what's helped me a lot is just like staying very close to the boss and just standing in 1 AoE and just thinking, okay, I need to go here and then here and then here, and then I don't have to move a lot, and it's helped me quite a bit.
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead on snowballs.
Yeah. Yes, so snowballs is another harder mechanic, but it's fine. Party leads, I'm gonna ask, or it doesn't have to be party leads, but someone in each party, I'm gonna ask if you could mark your snowball. The numbers snowball is gonna start around 2, and the letter snowball is gonna start around A. The snowballs are going to telegraph 3 different dashes. We need people to soak each set of the dashes. Parties A and 1 are going to soak the first sets of dashes. A is going to soak the first set of dash from the northern snowball. 1 is going to soak the first set of dashes from the southwest snowball. Then B and 2 are going to do the same for the second set of dashes. And then C and 3, the flex groups, are going to soak the last set of dashes. You're going to have to follow your snowball around the arena. But the trick to the mechanic is you can telegraph as soon... You can stand where you need to stand as soon as the line gets telegraphed. You don't have to wait. As soon as you see the lines being telegraphed, go to where you need to stand, or at least around if you're 3 or C. You may have a little bit longer to wait. And just stand there. After that, everyone's going to come mid, and you're going to get knocked back opposite of your snowball. After you get knocked back, you're going to stretch to the wall, be literally right on the death wall, and then we're going to have to burst down the snowballs.
Sorry
Because-
you said
yeah,
this and I
mhm.
missed it, but this is
Okay.
really important. All of the snowball charges are quote-unquote wild charges, meaning they do massive damage to the first player. You need to have your tank be in front of the group. Everyone else needs to make sure they're behind the tank, or you will die from the snowball.
Yes, thank you very much. So be aware tanks of the direction it's coming from. If you have a tether, 2 people in the raid are going to have a tether during the knockback. You need to get knocked back opposite of your tether. You know what I'm saying? You need to stretch your tether with the knockback. You can anti-knockback the mechanic if you want as well, but I would just take the knockback. We're gonna pull soon, and we're gonna try to get 2 attempts in. Chemist, be ready to prep around the end of the snowballs. Yeah, let's just see it. I don't let's get it.
Yep.
We're gonna pull at 1750 in the instance timer. Another thing I forgot to mention, whenever the bosses jump away and kind of reset, that means the next attack is going to be a big raid wide called Delta Attack. It's 3 raid wides. So the healers have to be ready and pre-shield. 15 seconds. Stance check. Oh, it accidentally got pulled. So everyone, go for it. Oh, never mind. That was the right timer. All right, go to your ad. Only get hit by your ad's AoE. Only get hit by 1 AoE. This is some light raid wide damage.
Be too close to the edge of the arena.
If you're tethered to a different boss, go to that boss. Point the tank busters outside of the arena. Okay, everyone back mid. This is the hot and cold mechanic. You have to cancel out your debuff. Small raid wide, and then your debuffs are going to go out. There's going to be 4 sets of circles.
Oh,
1 is safe. 1 is safe. Okay, great job, everyone. If you have stacks still, I'm sorry. It was a valiant effort. We're going to look at where the 2 ads jump. We're going to go to 2-3, 2-3, all the way out. All the way out to this green part. Okay, back middle. We're gonna get tethered to bosses again. Look at the boss you're gonna get tethered to. They're gonna jump back to their spots, and we're gonna take big raid-wide damage, so please myth. Big myth, big myth. Point these away.
Works, I guess.
That works, I guess.
Spooky.
Okay, and this is the snowball mechanic. A little bit of raid wide. These dashes are for A and 1. These dashes are for 2 and B. And these are C and 3. Now get knocked back opposite of your snowball.
Get ready.
Snowball.
Chemist, get ready. Chemist, get ready.
No idea which snowball is mine.
Okay, we have a few seconds for the chemist. Are we chemist prepped?
Yes.
I see Leia has
Move
a
south.
everyone in the wall, everyone in the wall. Everyone in the
Move
wall.
south.
Okay, that was really good. There was one shield left on one of the snowballs, and can we get a... Is there another one prepped? Is anyone alive?
No, I think we had them rezzed too close to the boss and it pulled.
Okay. Okay.
Something that can happen.
Well, that was a really good effort, Chemist, and everyone. A great job. We got a release.
Thank you for putting this together.
Of course. Thank you, everyone, for coming and putting up with my callouts. I appreciate it.
No, that was great. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank
I'd
you,
love to run
Alan.
again. That was a really great job. I know some people were fresh and some people were nervous, but we all did a great job. And honestly, like 80% of parties are stuck on that mechanic anyway. So we did a great job.
Thank you for hosting, Aloe. That was fun.
Of course.
Yeah, thanks for hosting.
All right, see you
Yeah,
guys
thank you.
around.
Yeah, for real. Have a
Sounds
good
good.
day.
Yeah.
Later.
Sure. I'm gonna go back to Aether.